Is your current answering service nickel and diming you with extra fees and surcharges? With this medical answering service savings calculator, you can compare existing call services and how much you could be saving with PerfectServe's monthly flat rate platform. So imagine you're a practice with 8 clinicians. It could be nurse practitioners or doctors, but you've got about 8 that take call. And let's say each clinician gets roughly 100 after hours calls per month, about 3 or 4 per day. That would include weekends and holidays. And you would then drag this to about 800, 8 times 100, 800 calls a month roughly. So for 8 clinicians, it could be higher or lower depending on your specialty type. You might have more calls per month, you might have fewer, but let's start with 800. And most traditional answering services charge $2.70 to $5.60 per call. Your estimated savings would be about $16,000 for a year. If you switch to the monthly view, you would be saving about $1,300 a month. That's cost per call. Now let's look at cost per minute. And so for cost per minute on the low end, you're paying maybe 95 cents with about 3 minutes on average. And that's where we would go here. And you can see the cost estimate as well over here. And on the right, you'll see you can switch to the annual view or the monthly view. So you'd be saving over $1,400, and that's on the low end of 95 cents a minute. Some call services charge maybe $2 a minute or $1.50 or $1.25, but you can see the price range change as you play around with these numbers. And you might want to check the annual view. You can see how much you'd be saving per year on your call service to help you with your medical practice overhead costs. The other call service type we get, so we have 3 here again. We have the cost per call, cost per minute, and then the other call service type we'll get is flat monthly rate plus per call plus per minute. Some traditional call services offer this option, which is about maybe $100. They'll charge you as a flat fee. They might even charge up to $500 a month as a flat fee with package deals, which include a certain number of calls. And then on top of that, you're going to get cost per call and cost per minute. But let's just say on the low end, you're getting charged $100 a month for one of these traditional call services, and they're charging cost per call at $270, and they charge per minute. That's maybe on the more expensive side. Let's say it's just the flat monthly rate of $100 plus they only charge per minute. Or maybe it's a call service set up where they do a flat monthly rate and they're charging $270 per call. You can then see how this would fluctuate in your annual savings here, as well as your monthly savings over here. And we have this little calculator on the side that'll show you as you change your numbers. Maybe you're a high call volume practice, and let's say you've got multiple providers. Maybe you've got 12, or let's even go up to 15 clinicians. Maybe you've got 15 clinicians and you're getting 1,500 calls a month, and you are wondering how much does that cost? Well, if you just go back to the call per minute, you can see the different ranges here. Switch to annual view, you can see how much you'll be saving. Cost per minute, you can change how much you're getting charged. And again, the average patient call is around 3 minutes that you're going to get. PerfectServe's potential savings, you'll be able to see that as well. And if you don't know the savings, that's okay. We've calculated a rough estimate most practices pay for traditional call services. If you're curious about how this might save you money for your overhead here in the next year or in the months to come for your medical practice, consider PerfectServe. You can estimate how much your practice can save by switching to us. And if it makes sense, you can try it for 30 days. So you can get a 30-day trial. All you have to do is head over here. You can check out even a little bit more about what we do, put in your email, and you can get a demo. Or you can chat with one of our team members. We'd be happy to walk through what a custom quote might look like for your practice. But going back here again, you can get a rough estimate of what this looks like. I'll provide the link here in the description of this video so you can head over to the ROI calculator so you can see how that works for your medical practice. Let me know if you have any questions.